once again, willy-nilly. El mistakes with the decks, you know what it is. However, you already know what we gotta do here, and that is unfortunately roll ads. It's part being. Anyway, you can take it up with Jeffrey Bezos. I agree he should just pay all of us himself, but that's not the way it works. So, in order for us to get an hour free, we have to do 3. Okay? We'll be back. And we're back. I'm going to start with some tarot. So, I hope that the words on my screen are not too abrasive for people. I chose my decks today based on my outfit again. And even though this is a black bag, every time someone chooses green, I pick this bag. So this represents green. And then you can see like that, even though I used these 2 decks yesterday, if I streamed yesterday, I think that was yesterday. So we're going to start with the Thoth deck. And then we'll do the Halloween Oracle, and then we'll use the Mystery deck because it's like a set, you know? Like, always the opener. I mean, I'm sorry, always the closer, always the opener. Um, and then maybe we'll chat for a little bit after. I've had Red Bull today. I feel like, you know, a coffee drinker, daily ritual. However, Red Bull A little bit more of a rare occasion. Ooh, got some cards that fall out. Thank you for lurking. Much appreciated. Let's see what's going on in the lives of the lurkers. Ooh, good stuff. Okay. If you can manage your heartbreak, you can manage the sadness. If you can manage, maybe it could be seasonal depression. If you can manage to have that, you can have everything. Satiety, 10 of cups, everything that you ever wanted more, all that in a bag of chips, you know? Got a lot of face down cards. So there's a lot going on that you're not realizing, seeing, facing. But the few things that you are, there's something about your living situation that needs to be dealt with. Got Dominion right here, 2 of Wands. What's stopping you? There was some kind of interference. 8 of Swords. And then you have Knight of Swords, so you're working really hard to get out of a situation because there's too much conflict, and the only way to resolve it is to work your way out. So 3 streams of income sound familiar? 3 of discs. Yeah, probably. Got 2 more face down cards and 3 face up. So we've got Eon, which is judgment, whether it's self-reflected judgment or judgment coming from around you. We got 5 of discs, worry, some financial woes, even though 3 streams of income. What? How? Why would you judge yourself or think that you're financially unstable? It could be because you're a parent. Knight of Cups. Or you're dealing with a paternal parent. We got the face down cards. Got 2 that I think I'll save for the end and a larger pile. Go through. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. You might be an Aquarius. Got 2 of discs, change. Things. Well, the Aquarius card, it's not just Aquarius, it's also things coming as a surprise, being the center of your own attention, being the star of your own show. And this may change. Some things might take you as a surprise, and there might be a big change in the way that you perceive life. Financial stability is coming, that's for sure. I know you can't see it now, but you will be more financially stable very soon. And you do know this. You do know this because you work in 3 jobs and doing all this, you saving money. It's not adding up just yet, but it will. So just be patient. And 7 of Swords, futility. It is pointless to try to fight this. You got this. Whatever it is that is shifting your focus, embrace it. Hi, it's been a while, huh? I'm doing some Thoth deck right now. The almost personal readings hour. We got 8 of discs, prudence, staying true to yourself. And we got the moon. What's your best case scenario and your worst possible situation? What's the best possible outcome for your hardest times? Ready for the last 2? Any guesses? I'm guessing a 4 and a sword. Oh, hey, what up? I'm guessing 4 and sword. Any other guesses? I got sword right, but no, not a 4, a 2. 2 of swords and queen of discs. Your peace is your finances. Your focus is your money. Your goal is to stack up, secure the bag. That's the only focus right now. That's why the focus isn't about you. It's about being paid, getting paid, paying bills, all that. And you already know that you're being a fuckboy bitch. No, just kidding, but somebody is. That Prince of Wands is a fuckboy. And the High Priestess is, you know it. Don't be out here being a fuckboy, okay? It's not a nice thing to do. Wow, not getting anything else, but the Prince of Wands is still at the bottom of the deck. Should we move on to the Halloween Oracle? I'm not really getting anything out of these. I just did a quick reading for pretty much one person. It was very accurate. I'm trying to pull some cards from the Thoth deck. Welcome, lurkers. You'll always get a reading on here. Don't let the message hear you. Ooh, Prince of Wands coming up again. But with the Three of Swords. Somebody dealing with a fuckboy out there? Prince of Wands, yeah. Somebody's heartbroken. I'm not doing, I don't have a love deck tonight, but I do have my Twin Flame back for later. Just saying. We're just doing Thoth and then Halloween Oracle, which is Shadow Self and the Deceased. Although I haven't really been channeling on the channel. They did not stay. They were like, no. Oh, yeah. It's a dark night. It's a dark night of the soul night. Hell yeah. You're in the right place, Link. Okay, we stop here. We got the Fool on a journey. I picked this up with a Four of Swords truce. You have to come to terms with what is. And that's that fuckboys get their heart broken. You know? We have the Queen of Wands on its side, which would indicate maybe not using emotional maturity right now. But Seven of Discs on its side, there might be some financial ties to the situation where you're not going to be totally broke, but it would hurt the pockets. And you're not ready to make that adjustment. Princess of Wands, no indication of growth necessarily. But the Empress is here. Taurus energy, stability, being seated at the throne. Taurus. You got Six of Discs, success, being seated at the table. And Five of Cups, disappointment. Five of Discs, worry. The fives are not terrible, but they're not great. Four Discs, power. I'm not getting much from these cards. I feel like I should move on. Halloween Oracle. The Shadow Self. The Dark Nights of the Soul. Match the fit. I think it's funny that sometimes people, oh wow, thank you for the subscription. I'm back, baby. I never really call to anything before I do tarot readings because I keep it pretty open. And that may be why my readings are so good, is they're hyper focused on whoever's in front of me because I'm not calling to my guides and my spirits to give me information. I'm just saying this is what this is for. And I have a very scientific approach to what I do in many ways. I studied physics on my own terms for a while, trying to figure out how I could be accessing. Right. Trick or treat, mischief, and play. It's all for fun. That's what life is. It's supposed to be fun. And what I find fun and what other people find fun might be different. We have the skeleton, the strength card, Leo energy. Yeah. We have the barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Okay, so coming together and working towards a common goal. The barmbrack is an Irish traditional bread where at the end of the harvest season, everybody sells what they need to, saves what they need to, eats what they need to, and the literal scraps left on the table are used in a bread. So it's often like cranberries, walnuts, probably potatoes. Yeah. And then they eat it together. Scrap bread. Yeah, that's the barmbrack. So it's about sweetness, like the cranberries, and synergy coming together and making it. Right? And then to pair well with that, we have the owl, wise seeing, wise action. Are you surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like, or are you surrounding yourself with people that you want to be liked by? That's what you have to ask yourself. Am I trying to impress people that I don't even care about? Or am I surrounding myself with people I aspire to become like? Right? We've got the werewolf, exploring wildness. Okay. Be weary. That blur in the camera made me think be weary, be weary. Um, it's funny. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause for a second because I can tell that I was gonna start channeling because I started to get that little holy man accent. And I was talking about this a little bit on stream last night, how I've been walking down the daywalker path instead of the creature of the nightlife. And I've been trying to be maybe someone I'm not in order to fit in more. Um, because I often isolate myself with what I do. It's very easy to spend time alone. So I stopped doing it for a month and then I'm slowly coming back into it where like since being on stream I haven't really done much channeling. I've done some channeling in private readings, which are always available on my website if you ever want to book your own reading with any of my decks that I have. I currently do not have my Cosmic Deck of Initiation, but it is in very good hands. Um, but I can feel like something about to be channeled a little bit. I can just tell it's coming. This is the deck for it, and the Ancestors card is in here. And the thing is, I realize in my break that I really enjoy what I do and being a holy man. It's the holy man haircut, right? They're calling me Monk Millie in these streets of Twitch. So I am trying to be what I'm supposed to be as a 31-year-old white female hot woman. Um, but I can tell that my joy in everything that I do comes from being holy man. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'm reincarnated from one of them. I saw a quote, apparently the Dalai Lama, I don't know, I saw it in a tarot reading that was like the Western woman will change things or something. I don't know, society. I don't remember it. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't know who that is. Send a link. I love this robe because it makes me feel like very cultist. And I'm not really much of a cult person myself. I think I'd be a better cult leader than a cult follower. Because as a cult follower, I was like, no, if this is a cult, then I want. And it was like, no, it doesn't work like that, especially not if you're a woman. Like, pass. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, some people look better in robes than others. Some people have the confidence in a robe, you know? And I feel like when I put this thing on, it's like people are ready. They see me and they're like, all right, what do you got going on? Truth is not much. I'm more of a peace seeker, and peace comes from within. So a lot of my world is inside, right? Oh, it's the screen portrait. You see it? Yeah. Isn't that so cool? Yeah. I had this shirt for a long time. I actually had it, and my cousin had the same one. She gave me her old one because I cut mine. Mm, thank you. See, and now we've gotten away from the channeling, but it's the comfort level that I feel. It's funny because the thing is, in real life, you're not always going to meet people who accept what you do. And what I do is very strange. And even when I take time off of it, even when I don't practice it, even when I don't use it, I have not. It comes back. So which one am I? Or is there not pictures because it's a book? Oh, that sounds cute. Is she a dinosaur? I like reading the Sookie Stackhouse novels. Um, Shout out to the lurkers who are always on here, night after night, keeping us company anonymously in the background, just vibing, maybe not vibing. Um, I love it. So much appreciated. Vampires are pretty cool. This is a werewolf. Isn't that funny? If you've seen or read the True Blood series, then you'd understand. Um, Exploring wildness. Huh? No, because there's something to be said. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lift Bruh. Have you been lurking this whole time? Appreciate it. And that's so funny. I said there's something to be said. There's something to be said about lurkers. Thanks so much for joining. There's something about this card that made me stop the reading, and maybe it's just that it is to be able to talk to the crowd, right? So in real life, you don't necessarily attract a bunch of people around you, depending on where you are, that are going to be like you and into this. So it's funny to be able to get to be it on the internet. It's such a silly thing. Um, but to me, that's wildness, right? Is to allow myself to fully be myself, and in some capacity at some time. Because what else? would I be doing? That's my idea of being wild is to be the holy man, not to be the hot woman. I'm supposed to be the hot woman. My wild side is the holy man, who is much less active and much less aggressive than the hot woman, right? Holy man in myself, a hot woman has a presence I look in the mirror. I can see why you was tempted. You want me to go to hell. I said, that's what I invented. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I'm supposed to be, one, not the other. So, what is your wild side? Because if this doesn't mean go balls to the wall. This does not mean go party and get fucked up. It's exploring your wild side. Doesn't have to be wild physically in that way, right? Right. Fashion. Your wild side is fashion. That's a great one. You got to think like that. Because guess what? If you never take a bite of that apple, you will never know how it tastes. Without a little risk, there is no reward. So you got to go for it. Yes, I'm a big flair person, obviously. You know what I mean? Um, but without that risk, you can't know it. And then we have the ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. This is why I was like, uh-oh, we might be channeling something. But lately, every time I go to channel something, we just disrupt the connection. And it's interesting because it's going to catch up to me. They're going to come and be like, okay, Mom, we've got all these messages to deliver when you finally let us talk. But we'll see how long it takes me to crack. Um, there's something very jovial about the room right now. I don't know if somebody is very happy and you don't know why. Maybe I don't want to say you don't know why you're on Twitch. Maybe you have a habitual nature of being on Twitch, but for a time in your life, you're actually very happy with what you have going on. So usually when you watch the tarot readings, you're not this happy and you need advice and blah blah blah. But right now you're just kind of like, no, I guess I'm just used to going on Twitch. I want to say congratulations if you're feeling that way because I feel a very jovial energy, a very happy, kind of go lucky, bouncing up and down. Maybe you're in love or something. And so you're not necessarily worried about the reading that you'll get, but like I'm just feeling that energy right now. Um, I also feel like someone is very stoned right now. It could just be me, but it felt like a wave, and it's like I didn't smoke. Somebody's smoking weed right now. The lurkers will never tell. The lurkers will never tell. Amen. Um, what's up, y'all? What's up with you lurkers? I can do readings without y'all saying anything, but it's a lot more fun if you say, hey, how's it going? You just gotta give me a follow to chat with us. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge ask. The rules of the chat is that you just like don't be mean and annoying. I do very casual, free flow, kind of like if you're here, you'll get some good reads. And there's just not a list. I don't have commands on my channel. I never figured out how to do that. So it just isn't. And I don't think I would do it even if I could. Hi. Oh, hey, bruh. Love that, by the way, just bruh. Um, there was a Leo card. Are you a Leo? I see red too. I don't know if that's custom. Um, wow. See, I'm pretty good. That's so cute. Are you serious? Oh my god. Like just a guess, just a guess, just at a guess. That's pretty great. Um, there is a sense about you. Maybe are you the happy one? No, I don't think so. There's someone else has a much lighter energy about them. See, and this is the kind of thing that I haven't been doing on stream. It's like the tune really deep into, but it doesn't take much of anything. to figure it out, right? I knew he was a Leo. Like, I think of it, it's depleting my energy, but I just what really happens is I get super sucked into what I'm doing, and I end up having like channeling all the time, channeling messages all the time. And so I need to force myself to take a break, take a step back, and be like, whoa, I'm still a person aside from all of the people that I can channel or do channel. Yeah, yeah, I am like a psychic telephone. Yeah, it's so weird, right? It's like I just hear all, see all. And it's like, how do you know nothing then? I'm not really sure. It's like I'm not allowed to take my own calls. Like I don't know anything about my own life. I've been duped many times. I'm like, oh, it could be this, could be this, could be this. And then I, of course, try to manifest like a great life, but then I keep changing my mind of what that would be. And so I manifest very little for myself, even though I help other people manifest what they need. It's a very funny little system. Um, okay. Because the ancestor card is to stop and take the time to talk to one another. Here's the thing, this is what I'm kind of getting a message from. I think that some of you, maybe all of you, there you go. Some of you or all of you, um, just to think, okay, just in my own definition, relatives are the ones who lived in your lifetime, and ancestors are the ones who lived before that. The great grandma's like the little cusp of like she lived during your grandma's time and you lived during your grandma's time. So you lived at the same time, right? So she's like your relative. But the ancestors go even further back, think, right? But that doesn't mean she's not here. Um, Chain link, yeah. She's like that cusp chain link, yeah. Um, but the message I think that is coming from this, and I think this probably applies to many of us, if not all of us here right now, is that the people back in the day, okay, and again, we're talking quite a few generations back. We're not even talking this century, really. Um, who, uh, they spent a lot more time together. And even though we get this social fill from social media, where we see each other once in a while, or we still have our holidays, do we do these things begrudgingly? Do we do them? I'm feeling something right here. I don't know if someone's scratching their head or if you have like a clip or something, but I'm feeling something right here. Um, yeah, they spent so much time getting to know people and talking to people because they were forced to have social interactions. Now, some people now say, well, good, I don't want to be forced to have social interactions. And it's like, yeah, but you only say that because you're getting pseudo interactions on the internet. What we're doing is genuine. We are having genuine interactions, but we aren't getting face to face time. And so it's like maybe slightly less exhausting for people who don't really like people. But you don't really ever get to know the people around you if you don't take the time to get to know them. And then one day they won't be around you anymore. So the message from the ancestors is to definitely take the time, especially with family, which can be difficult. Like I sometimes have a difficult time with family. Sometimes spending time with family feels like too much, and I think a lot of us feel that way too. But we only have that option because of the social tech age that we live in. And should that be taken away from us for any reason at any time, we would struggle to get to know one each other, to get along with one another, to reconnect to each other. Yeah, of course. Um, it would be good to talk to your great grandma, by the way, the one who's 92. You should write down some of her memories, see what she's got left. or do a recording session. That'd be nice. Make a tape. Um, yeah, yeah. So a lot of Tauruses will have Aries placements because certain planets are only the ones that surround the sign, which I think it's just Mercury, Venus, maybe Mars. Not Mars. Can't be Mars. No, it could be Mars. Where it's like the closer you are, I don't know how to explain it. Like the closer you are in a planet, the closer you are to the sun sign. Where I think Mercury is like it can either be in your sign or the one to either side. And then Venus, it's a little bit further. And then Mars is a little bit further, I think. Not totally positive on that. That's just what I've been told in passing. I'm not an astrologer. It would work better with tape, and you'd want to hear her voice later too. But they hold on to a world that doesn't exist anymore. And it's a world that unfortunately we may go back to at any time. And we need to be real with ourselves about that. We can't just be like, oh, we have the internet now. Okay, but there are people in the world who had the internet and no longer have the internet just because some other people said so. Thanks for being here, gluten free. There's no join. We're just in the midst of a very in depth shadow reading. Thank you. Thank you. Are you saying, okay, real world? It is a real world. And, but thank you. Are you saying I'm hot? Like, thanks. Even with the holy man haircut? No, it's good. You should stay and listen to it because it's a vibe for all of us, right? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I think so too. I don't know if it's like narcissistic or something, or because I'm bisexual, but I like love the way I look. I'm happy, happy with the results. Is that a terrible thing to say? Why am I even speaking right now? I could just say thank you and let it go, but no, gotta be cocky, gotta be narcissistic. Um, so, anyways, I bet you have gray hair at least, Leo. Yeah, bruh. At least you have gray hair. I don't know. Maybe you're beautiful. I bet you are beautiful. So, the ancestors like to remind us that these things that we have, that we rely on, are not really as much of something that we don't actually have control over. Because at any point, once more, someone with better weapons than us can come along and say, hey, we're taking your internet, just like they have in other places in the world, right? And all we know is these social connections and these social, and it sounds like, oh, kids these days, see how the world's going. It's just like you might want to start connecting with people in real life. You might want to start considering the communities that you surround yourself with. You might want to have stronger bonds with family because if shit were to go down, who would you turn to and where would you go if your whole life is just online and then the internet goes down, right? The ancestors are here to remind us to connect to people just as much and to spend the time even if you don't know how, even if it's uncomfortable. It's like giving people your full attention and letting them have you while you're with them. Yeah, me too. They're very wise. They are here to remind us of the old times because at times they had telephones and TVs and radios, and some people got taken from their fucking homes, evacuated, shit. And it's like, it's not us that's great for us for now. You never know when it could be you or who could be next or who does what. I mean, you just can never be so sure. But that's also why you must rejoice in what you have and still appreciate and use and enjoy and benefit from it while we do have it, just in case. I mean, it's just the world we live in these days. I'm very lucky. Sometimes I feel like Pixie. Um, I feel like hating where I am, but then I'm also like, damn, no, I really love being here though. Like straight up, I had a Pepsi today, and my friend had a Coke, and we got them at the same place, and it's like that's America, red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. And it's really sick and poisonous the way that this country operates. It's factories and shipping and going overseas. Thank you. Why is everything so flattering tonight? Um, but it's also like I get to have clean water and a running toilet and free streets to roam and no bombs over my head. And I probably shouldn't have said that word on stream. Um, and nothing like that. And it's like, damn, it's not even that I love it, it's that I'm lucky to be here, right? Like we are, a lot of us, really lucky to be in the positions that we're in. This is part of a shadow self, right? Again, the ancestors reminding you, you never know if you're next. Don't get too cocky, don't get too comfortable, ever. That's just the way it is. All right, are you just gonna be weird the whole time? Is that what this is about? Oh, okay. Yeah, you were the fuckboy energy. Yeah, you gotta chill. I don't even know who you are. You're probably like 17. You're like way too young for me, bro. Way too young for me. Sorry. Do I even look that good? I'm like in a t-shirt and a robe right now. Or is that the point? Because it's like, oh my God, even though you're in a t-shirt and a robe. Oh no. I'm like still sexy yet? Imagine if I had my librarian glasses on. Okay, sorry, I'm joshing too much. Maybe we should take our ad break in a second. It's coming up soon anyway. So connecting to the real world is still very important. Having real life skill is very important. Having the wherewithal to be able to, I know. Life doesn't suck, as we were just talking about. We're sitting here chilling on the internet. It's pretty great. Gotta give it up for where it's gotten given up or something. Um, we have to appreciate every detail of what we have because again, can be taken away at any moment and also a lot of people don't have it. And that's not to say what you're going through isn't awful. Yeah, they are used to hot tub streams. But this is the reminder to have gratitude for what is instead of focusing on what lacks. For sure. Gratitude is the attitude, as corny as it may sound, corny as it may seem. Gratitude is indeed the attitude because it's just not guaranteed. Not even life is guaranteed. So if there is a God, right? Which I kind of believe in God. I used to really believe in God, like heavy simulation God vibes, like neon spaghetti monster. And then I'm like, is it just psychosis? Like, what's the difference? What is the difference between, you know? I would love to talk about this movie, The Congress, but I wouldn't want to spoil it for anybody. But I also want to spoil it so I can talk about it because I'm like, dude, spot the fuck on. Like, that is it. Um, well, should we do it in the midst of a reading or should we take a chat break before we do the final deck? We can take a quick ad break, come back, and chat for a little bit, and then we'll do the last deck. It's up to you guys. If you want to keep doing tarot, we can. I have drank. Okay, I got water right here. I drink water every time. Thank you. I think the ancestors made their point. And it started to get dark. Let's be honest, it started to get real dark. But The Congress is a pretty dark movie. So um, it was pretty cool though. And half of it is animated. Yeah, gluten free is pretty cool. So yeah, the last one is spider community and web weaving. That's what we were just talking about. Having an online community is cool, but in apocalyptic terms, it really means nothing once the internet goes down, unless you can find each other in real life. So, time to build up your social skills. Go out there, find your strengths, find your weaknesses, offer what you've got, see what other people have. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah. Well, we always go on. That's what I'm saying. There's a literal Holocaust happening in our world, present day. You know what I'm saying? We always go on. Things have been going on. Farm back again. It's just a time that we're called to really like get together and work on it. Jack o' lantern is protection. Protection from the other side, but also protecting yourself. You have Night Song, hidden talents. um, of course, the wild side is what we're talking about. Nice. I love a good Gemini. Redbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Right? Um, this is hidden talent. So it's about thinking about what you're good at, maybe something your ancestors did, looking at your own heritage and culture. We have money, which is change. It's time to change some things. Maybe the fact that it's hidden needs to change. No longer hiding your talents. And yeah, spider coming up again like this, tilted. You need to work on your actual community and the people around you, and having what you need from everything, and not, once again, not just restricting yourself to only online interactions. Even if it's socially fulfilling, it's not practically fulfilling. Okay. We have forgiveness, reducing burden. If you've been going through it with your family, and that's why this is coming up, because you haven't been talking to family, it's time to heal those connections, because quite honestly, sometimes you just need them. It's not about who you want. It's not about what sometimes you just need them. So it is the time to kind of come in and try to forgive and heal some bonds that you have in case anything did happen. Okay. Forgiveness, reducing burden. We have vampire, emotional intelligence. So be wary. We did say we like vampires, but be wary of anything that drains your energy. We have Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Anything is still possible, which is great to hear. The outcome is not definite at this time. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Now is a good time for rest, rejuvenation, napping, hibernating. Skeleton strength, Leo again. Oh, okay. And then this spider coming out in reverse. You really need to work on your community and your social skills, and meeting people and making, god damn it, lifelong lasting connections. Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Yeah, the cauldron, synergy and healing. You're not about coming together with the people that you've already been with. You do not. You're like, I burned the bridge and I'm creating with the ashes. I'm not going back to heal that connection. Wow, wow, why seeing wise action. As long as people are doing better than you should want to be around them. Werewolf again. Going wildness. Maybe you do something you wouldn't expect yourself to. And ancestors, a love and legacy of our DNA, calling to family. You haven't been talking to family, now's the time to start talking. Yeah, should I ban this guy? Acting kind of weird. Hey everyone. We're using the Halloween Oracle for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna have to take an ad break, and then we can come back with more tarot, or we can chat for a little bit if you have any questions. We can talk about that movie, The Congress. So crazy. But I will have to roll the ads in a few here. I've got 3 decks tonight. We already used the Thoth deck. Now I'm using the Halloween Oracle. And then we also have the Mystery deck. Thank you. That was Lady de los Muertos in reverse. You don't owe me anything. I don't know who you are. I know who you are, but I don't know who you are. But you don't owe me anything. Just saying. Ooh, that I think that's a mystery deck question. I don't know. No one can really know the answer to that. I think what I like to remind people, and scrying intuition is at the top of the deck with what underneath it? Winter? Sacredness of pausing? No, the underworld where all things pause and begin again. Okay, so what I like to remind people is that there has never been a time in life, in human existence, that the people didn't think the world was ending. And it didn't. I think the world is going to continue to look different. I think the world as we knew it might already be gone. I think a lot has changed, and I think a lot of it changed with very much intent. I think that some things are never going to be the way they used to be, and we have to move forward. I think anything's possible. I think we see too much, but we need to know what's going on and stay blessed. Stay blessed because it's hard out here for everybody, you know, but it's a lot harder in other places. I don't know. I'm not getting much left from this deck, y'all. You came late. How do we feel? Do you want to have some chat time or do you want to keep doing tarot after the ad break? Lurkers always welcome, but your input's always valuable. We have the death card, which is Scorpio. The eternal life begins here. We've got some cards on its side. We've got midnight. You're debating on going to sleep, probably because it's late. We have zombie control. You're currently freeing yourself, maybe coming off of drugs or something. And hearth on its side, happiness in our hearts and homes. Maybe you're not home or you're not comfortable. Nobody's saying sleep. Ah, yeah. Yep. Makes sense. Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Very good. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Definitely sensing a lot of love in a situation. And sometimes it's about loving yourself. Okay, well, we're gonna have to roll the ad soon. Lots of lurkers tonight. Thank you all for being here. That will change. Okay, cool. And then we have the winter, the sacredness of pausing. So, community and web weaving. We're gonna run some ads. We'll come back. Maybe we'll just chat while we do tarot like we did this. Run them ads. Yeah, 3 minutes. All right. You're a goofball. The ads ran wherever they needed to roam. They're free range ads. They actually had a field to run in. Um, I'm back. I'm just gonna keep it in tarot mode. Look it. I think we're done with this deck. Move on. Mystery deck. The green deck. The black deck. Hiccups. Thank you. Hmm. Wow. Quite a message. Ooh. Okay. These guys like to be channeled. We could see the message for what it was. Kept shuffling. Probably shouldn't have done all that. Now they mad about it, and they're like, "Oh, you don't channel anymore." But I don't. Hold on, y'all. Feeding. And we're back, baby. So this deck is my Gods, Goddesses, Guides, and Galactics deck. Most often I channel with this deck, usually extraterrestrials or higher beings, I guess, guides of your own. But it's also my twin flame deck. So you can see this as a simultaneous journey within the self or with another person. But just know that a twin flame connection would have a lot of like very obvious markers. Good examples would be like interracial couples, age gap couples, long distance non-lovers, like knowing someone at a distance and never knowing them, like Lou Reed and Laurie Anderson, or like Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Okay, so there's usually a standout thing that makes a twin flame take a long time. There's a lot of adversity on the outside of the connection. It keeps the connection from coming together. And once it's together, it's very hard to pull apart. Okay. Wow. You already know what you're walking into. That's what's interesting about this. It is written. Okay, so ninth position, top of the deck, bottom of the deck, I should say. You're looking up. You're looking at the light. You're looking hopeful. But right now, what's really going on? Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. Maybe with the journey. It's not a crossroads, it's a simultaneous battle. We have some face down cards here. And then we have the King of Water over here. This is a very paternal card, mind you. You're dealing with the parent of a child, or you are a parent of a child, or it's your own father. We have the Queen of Air. You're trying to cut somebody off, is the thing. Maybe you found your twin flame and you procreated, and that's what you were meant to do. And now that you've accomplished it, you want to be done with it. Could be something along those lines. We have death and rebirth here as well. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Death and rebirth here. That is T though, right? We have the scribe. So it is written. Okay, cool. Thanks for being here. After this reading, we'll take a chat break. If you're still in Playboy, you can tell us about the Steve thing, and I'll talk about the Congress, and we'll have a little chat time before bed. Even though I'm drinking coffee, not tea. Cheers. It's like my watered down coffee from earlier. Sometimes I just add hot water to it to keep the vibe alive. I drink coffee at all hours. I love coffee. It is a life bloodline. Well, thank you, I suppose. I remind a lot of people of themselves because I am a reflection of many mirrors. Right? No, I get along with Libras. We're both ruled by Venus. That's astrologically speaking. Somebody is delighted to see me right now. I just got flustered, like someone thought I looked beautiful. Right now. I don't know why. I just got like a weird feeling in my eyes about it. Um, Thank you if that is the case. I don't know. That's such a weird thing for me to say, but I've been doing the stream channel all night. I haven't channeled any higher beings, but I have channeled the stream tonight from a scratch on the head to Leo in the chat. It's been a night. Venus consciousness. I like that. Look at the feminine orchestrate things. Eighth position water. And the sixth position earth represents the masculine coming in with an offer. We have the youth here. So thinking about the now, something in its infancy. We have a face down card blocking us from the eighth position earth, which is the feminine standing in her power. And it's knowing where you're going. That's interesting. Knowing where you're going is what's stopping you from being who you are. Wow. Because sometimes you're supposed to not know. It's supposed to be the unknown, not the known. Knowing where you're going is stopping you from being who you are. Ditch your plans. Get rid of your foresight. Forget what you're told. Forget what you thought. Yeah. Okay. Knowing where you're going. Stopping you from being who you are. Cool. You're right. Gotta just be who I am, not worry about where I'm going. That's what I did. I was like, whoa, I am absorbing way too much information. I don't even know who I am anymore. I can't stop channeling. Thank you. Um, okay. Do I have to block you, bro? New follower. Just kidding. This isn't that kind of chat. It's tarot, man. Go somewhere. So, anyways, um, yeah, we've got the 10th position, Earth, not willing to take off your mask. Knowing where you're going and not being yourself, that they go hand in hand. In order to be yourself and take that mask down, you have to embrace the unknown and be like, okay, so what if I don't know? I'm going to move forward as if I'm just going to be me no matter what. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. This is where I'm at. And then we got these cards face down. Queen of Earth, getting into the position, becoming financially stable, being your own security. Third position fire, going on a journey, taking that emotional wave to new places. And an ace of fire. That's a higher being. All the aces in this deck represent different species of extraterrestrials, basically. I don't necessarily know which one is which, so don't ask necessarily which is which. So I have a bunch more cards on the table. We've got some face down cards, which I guess we should do first. But I'm seeing the sidebar. So I think there's a decision that needs to be made with this second position swords here. Second position air, I should say. Hey, mister, how you doing? How you doing? Um, on one hand, you're ready for battle. On the other hand, you're being wounded. So it's a pretty easy choice to make. It's questionable why there's even a decision. Oh, maybe there won't be for long. Sixth position fire. Coming to truce. Making a truce here. We've got knowledge. Is he always like this? Should I just block him? Is he trolling me? Oh, like I let people be weird on my channel because this is for Fearless Freaks. But at some point, I'm like, am I just being trolled? Are we being trolled? Are you now harassing my fellow bitch buddies? Because if it's a problem for other people, then it's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Do you know each other? Who is this guy? He thinks you're hot? What's going on? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just checking in with y'all. We have fifth position Earth, kind of control. No. It's not that. It's not a question of whether or not he's hot. It's just like, is this a stranger harassing you, or is this someone that you know thinks you're hot, and all he said to me is that I'm pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been acting like this, and now he's acting like this. Okay, you'll see the point. Should he be banned? I'm confused. Is he a troll? He's been doing that to me all night. Is he trying to be rude? He didn't talk about his dick. He's talking about my lips though, so it's like okay. I don't know. Am I being trolled? I'm very bad at knowing if I'm being bullied. It's a real problem in my life. Okay, so fifth position, Earth. Having some control issues, your knowledge of it too. Having knowledge of these control issues. But we also have seventh position Earth, which is coming into alignment. Isn't that great? And then we have Destiny. Isn't that sweet? Destiny and wisdom. Somebody said I was wise earlier. Isn't that nice? Wisdom to know the difference. So we have some blockages. We'll get to those. We'll get to these blockages. First, we've got second position air, duality of man, making choices once again, but integrating both things rather than deciding between them. Boom, emotion and intellect, the two things that you're integrating, using your wise mind, your logical brain, and your feeling brain at the same time. I am allowed to feel this way even if I am not going to act that. Ninth position Earth, coming in with an offer from the feminine. Okay, feminine stepping up and saying, hey, this is what I bring to the table. And we see the fourth position, air, the masculine almost ready to step up. Almost ready to step up. We have faith. Have faith, have faith, have faith. And then we have the two first cards. Fifth position, air, and sixth position, water. If you don't know what to do, if you're feeling stuck between two things or choices or caught up in indecision, then ask for help. Reach out. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to put your mask back on. You don't have to stay blindfolded. Just ask for some help. Okay. We have the second position, Earth. Once again, juggling. Lots of twos here. Lots of the feminine kind of juggling. We've got 11th position, air, body and mind. This whole reading has been about duality. Yeah, of course. That's what we're here for. We're going to chat for a little bit after the reading. Okay. Um, duality. Seventh position, air, learning. Wow. Sixth position, air, feminine duality. It's about balance on both sides. It's about the masculine and feminine coming together as emotion and intellect, as mind and body, as feminine and masculine within both the feminine and the masculine. Wow. Emotion and intellect. And then we have desire. Oh, at the end of the day, do you still want each other? Hmm. In eighth position, fire. Feminine coming in with that masculine energy. The sage going within. And second position, air again. Duality. Man. And he's in the upright. Everybody's got two sides. Everybody's got two sides. It's not a Gemini thing just because they show off. Everybody's got their two sides. At the very least, most of us are way more dynamic than that. But we've all got our basic two sides to the story, two sides to the self, two halves of a whole within us. And you have to counterbalance both of those sides. Wow. Second position, water at the bottom of the deck. That's love, baby. Love will make you do crazy things. Okay. How's everybody doing? Do you guys want to chat for a little bit? I think I'll roll a 1 minute ad to give myself a break from the tarot. I know it was only 20 minutes, but still. That's a good deck. I like that deck. That was a way better reading than I was expecting. It's all about duality and balance and coming together and becoming strong. We can talk about whatever. It could be tarot related or not. It was a movie that I was really excited to talk about. I think I kind of talked about it last night. I can't remember. I've been talking about it a lot lately, so I can't remember if it was just a random people or random people. And then I know you did some Steve-O stand-up, so we could like chit chat or you could talk tarot. But I did all three decks, so if you watch the first hour and 20 minutes of this reading, you will catch the Thoth deck, the Halloween Oracle, and the Mystery deck. But now, if I could just roll 1 minute of your time so we can get back up to an hour, even though I don't know if we'll chat for an hour. Lurkers are always welcome and appreciated, but it's more fun when you guys join in the conversation. So, thank you. You're pretty great yourself. I don't really know you because you don't show me as much as I show you. But I think we're all beautiful, amazing, incredible, and being ourselves. As long as you're being you. You want to do 3 minutes of it? No, we just did 3 minutes of ads. Is that like too excessive? Yeah, that's a deep reading. Can we do 3 minutes and then we'll just like talk for a little bit? Yeah, you're right. Get the money. Honest Jeffrey Bezos. All right, and then we'll reconvene. Cool. 3 minutes. We'll BRB. Okay, this is gonna sound random, but I got this jingle stuck in my head. Wanta Fanta, don't you wanta? I don't know if that was like only American jingles. I don't know. Maybe I'm old, but I think that's how I knew I was gay in Big Flavor. You know what I mean? The Fanta girls. Wow, they were rainbow already. Like, come on, I want the yeah, I want them all. Cool, cool. Glad that yeah, 'cause I'm a bisexual. I got that dog in me. What? 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 Yeah. Come on, chill out, holy man. Whoo! Because I respect women. Anyway, um, how's everybody's night? Thanks for lurking with us, by the way, whoever's still out there. Um, the readings went pretty well. Once again, once the stream's over, the good first hour and 20 minutes is all there. So that'll be a fun rewatch. Um, it was kind of like a double thought reading and then the Halloween. oracle, and then the mystery deck. So, okay, I watched this movie and I don't really believe in spoilers, but I want to tell you guys about it. It was the trippiest thing. All right, dude. I think you gotta go. I mean, okay, it is AMA. Never mind. All right. I don't know what I like in men, to be honest. Fine. You know what? You're right. It says chat mode. It says ask me anything. You ask something, I'll answer you this once. As a hot woman, I don't know. Hey, yeah, no problem. Um, I don't know. Masculinity that's usually toxic. Is that my final answer? I don't know. I like himbos. Um, what's Hollow Earth? I don't know. I don't think so. Well, I am an Earth sign, so maybe. I don't know. Hollow Earth? Is that like, I don't know. I think I'm from like Shadow Earth, if anything. Big shadow boxer, you know? The readings we did tonight, the Halloween Oracle was like the Shadow Self reading, and the Halloween Oracle is also the deceased one. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really play the Link games, Legends of Zelda, so I like mildly get the reference, but I don't totally get the reference. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I know who Link is, and I know that Zelda's a princess. Oh, welcome back. Didn't realize you were away. You know what's so funny? AWK being away from keyboard or AFK being away from keyboard always makes me think awkward as fuck for some reason. Oh, you don't have to. Thank you. It's yeah, it's like thanks for being here, everyone. I'm getting some weird questions, so that's been fun. You didn't miss much? Or did you just think it was a video in the background of your life? Or were you just like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, um, I don't want to spoil this movie. Yeah, I've been feeling that way lately. The brain's shutting down for winter, basically. It's like, bro, it's cold, it's dark, it doesn't matter anymore. Um, this movie, should I tell you about it or no? Because I don't want spoilers. Usually I put spoiler alerts on the screen if I'm going to talk about something in depth. But this movie was pretty trippy. I can probably actually link it. I bookmarked it on it was free on Pluto or something. Yeah. Hold on. I'll link y'all to the movie. Starts off kind of slow and weird, and you're like, what the fuck? And then it speeds up so fast, you're like, what is going on? And then it's over, and you're like, whoa, what in the actual psychosis was that? Oh, you are funny. Oh, that is hilarious. It was 3 minutes, man. A lot can happen. So if you put on a movie, put on that movie because it was the trippiest fucking movie I think I've ever seen in my life. And Pluto TV is free. You can just click that link and straight up watch this movie. I want to tell you about it, but I don't want to spoil it. I feel like they encapsulated psychosis so well. I still do not fully think I understand. I mostly understand the movie, but I still don't fully understand the movie. I don't know. It just does that sometimes. Sometimes it means you really gotta focus on what I'm saying. Sometimes it means it's irrelevant. Why do I have such a Cheshire cat attitude about everything? Just in case you're just tuning in, I'm actually done with tarot for the night, but you can ask me anything. It could be tarot related. It could be a question that you would ask tarot cards, and I'll give you the answer. Um, and you can always watch the replay. Once I said that, they laughed. They were like, okay. Oh, it should take you to the movie. Yeah. That's your, yeah, yeah, you will. Yeah, yeah. You just don't know how or when or who or anything. Yeah, you'll fall in love. Of course you will. Who doesn't? Who doesn't fall in love from time to time? I love falling in love. I don't mind getting my heart broken because I love falling in love so much. You know what I mean? I'm just like that. The heartbreak makes for way better poetry, but the love is like inspiring to life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, it's called the Congress. So unless it's not on Pluto anymore. Love is better than poetry, but poetry is better than a lot of stuff. I'm a little too cool, right? Ooh, the Buddhist has entered the temple. What up, Dom? Welcome. How you doing? Um, well, that's what we were just saying about love and heartbreak is like really good poetry. Dom, I can confirm Dom's hot. I've seen Dom. I don't know. They said that you didn't even know Mr. Weird, so it was like weird poetry, emotion. Hell yeah. Wow. Desire was like the last card that we got in the tarot reading. Yeah, Dom rocks, dude. Why does the camera keep getting blurry? Isn't that strange? Maybe it's because I didn't channel anything tonight. Yeah, they're trying to get in. They want their turn. Whoever's trying to be channeled will be channeled. So the next time I stream, we might get some channeled messages for real instead of just tarot messages like tonight. Desire is funny because I feel like it's human nature to come here and want things and to have dreams and aspirations, right? But that's also like colonizer mentality. Sometimes you're supposed to just come here and enjoy what you have. And I think I walk that road of like, but I want to be a part of what people are creating, right? And in that, you're like trying to colonize what is or contribute to it. And on the other hand, I'm like, I'm content with what life hands me. But life's not going to hand you much because of the world we live in. And so it's always a struggle, especially as an author, I think. Not only to convey those messages, but to work in those conditions. Isn't it funny? Like I work for Jeffrey Bezos now because I'm a Twitch affiliate and he owns Twitch. You know, like fuck, dude. Okay, that kind of sucks. Is that your safe word, or are you talking about swingers? Oh, pineapple is sweet though. Sometimes it depends on how ripe and which part. Mm, pineapple can be very sour. I feel like there is a little bit of like a channel message. We have to be careful, yeah, about what we invest. Mm. No, I already put the cards away. We're in chat mode, but I can like read. You might be a creep. I don't want to read you if you have your dick in your hand. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, well, you watch the replay and you're like, oh my god, she's talking to me. Hello, if you're just joining, I'm actually done with tarot for the evening, but I'm taking any questions that you might have about tarot or anything else. Um, and if you want to watch the replay, we use 3 different decks tonight: the Thoth deck, Halloween Oracle, and Tree deck. So it's really good reads. I do general readings, so it's very much about the vibe. And sometimes with a smaller batch, it finds good stuff from there when you watch the replay. But for now, I'm taking. You can ask me the question you want to ask. Tarot reading, and I'll answer. My visceral instincts, if you so wish. It's very fun. We connect. Like the Leo in the chat. Somehow I just knew. Feel free to stick around and chat with us. You just got to follow in order to contribute to the conversation, which I don't think is too much to ask, especially when sometimes the way people talk is very strange, including myself and others. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Boily Boy. No need to be vicious. You're so vicious. You hit me like a flower. You do it every hour. Oh, baby, you're so vicious. Flowers. I don't get it. Oh, because hit me like a flower. It's a Velvet Underground. It must be my favorite band. I think they must be my favorite band. I literally, when I hear the Velvet Underground, I'm like, nice. Every time. There's never a time I don't want to listen to the Velvet Underground. I'm always in the mood for the Velvet Underground. There's something about it. It's like, yep, I guess them rich white folks really knew what they were doing back in the day. And it was heroin, is what they were doing. Um, that's okay. You're allowed to be gone. You're allowed to be here. You can be there. You can be anywhere. We're all in this together. Well, it's true. They have a song called Heroin as I'm itching my arm. Nico was probably upset that I missed her birthday. I didn't even think about it. And then it was November, and I was like, oh shit. I don't even think I wished her a happy birthday on my own time. What do you mean? It's illy to you. Illy, why are you so silly? Pain? Monk Millie got that the other day. The Holy Man haircut. I feel like we were just talking about something and now I don't. You went big. He was like, I'm not fucking around. Okay, we're going with both questions. We got, is time real? And what's your biggest wish in life? Oh my god, okay. Is time really real? My argument is that time is as real as everything else in space, which includes matter and energy. And I think personally that time follows the same rule as both time and energy. I mean, matter and energy, which is that it can never be truly destroyed, only recreated. And that's why I think time travel could theoretically exist in this mindset that time has to function in the same way that the rest of space does. Because, yeah, Sometimes I think I should have went to school and it should have been for science, physics, the passion in my life, but I didn't do that. Why didn't I do that? Because I don't like institutionalized anything, really, truthfully. I have a hard time with authority. Oh my God, was I about to start rapping a little bit? What do you mean you're reporting? No, we are not going to be resorting to a mixtape on the internet. This is what you had you so hellbent? This is what you said you're like, punk bitch? Don't care. Die in the ditch. No. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm still giggling about my little freestyle also, as someone else might be giggling with me. Tom, I was listening to your songs the other day. I picked a few and then I like wrote down little notes. I'm glad. Are you in the jovial energy that we were talking about earlier? Or somewhere else? Yeah, okay. Remember? I don't remember. I don't have my journal with me. I literally wrote them down. I was like, okay, this one sounds like this, kind of like putting them in made up genres, basically. Um, and seeing if I can. I don't remember. There was so many I clicked through. I don't even know if I listened to the whole tracks for some of them. This was like a week ago, maybe more. I want to revisit them, pick the ones I like the most. You got a dog? Is that the reason your living situation has changed? Because it keeps coming up in the readings? No, it was not your fault. No, I'm talking about the beats you sent me, not your music that you made. It was like all kinds of beats. Yeah, yeah. One of them was like Crystal or something. Two of them were like synth, the vault. You sent me the vault. I don't know what that means, but I'll Google it. I'm sorry if I don't think it's cute. I'm sorry if that was the bitchiest thing you could say. What is it? Golden Doodle puppy. Oh. Oh my god, you got such a cliche dog. It's like such a dog's dog. Oh my god, but when he sits like this, it's such a good boy. Check him out. I don't know if this Googling will work to what I'm trying to show you. He just looks like such a dog to me, bro. But not even the kind of dog that's got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing? He's such a puppy's puppy. You got like the puppiest puppy of all puppies. You were like, if I'm gonna get a puppy, it's gonna be the puppy of the fucking puppy fucking year. Puppy parade puppy. That sucks about your friend. I know what you mean. It's very hard to work with people sometimes for no reason. Um, Thank you for the lipstick comment. You make great music on your own anyway, Dom. You never need to work with other people. I myself do not make the best music personally. I don't think much of you personally. I feel like you brought a lot of drama into the chat at one point, and it was like kind of funny. And yeah, didn't you have like a different screen name at one point or something? I can't remember. Yeah, I know how that goes. No, I'm talking about Link. Oh, okay. Then I might be mixing you up with someone else. That's cool. I've always been super into cosplay, but not in the way that I do it. I don't think I wouldn't associate career with the way Dom plays music. Dom is spiritual and he just makes music. If he makes money, that's cool too. But that's like Dom swag is like the Buddhist way. He's making music for God. Okay. Sorry, I did not mean to speak for you at the same time. Okay. What do you mean? Yeah, Dom's talented. It is okay to be gay. I can't believe anyone would ever make you feel otherwise. That would be cool. That would suit you well. Imagine scoring a soundtrack or made a movie. You should not feel bad about that. There's way worse things in the world. Everybody feels awkward and uncomfortable about who they are, but people who make other people feel awkward and uncomfortable about who they are just bullies, you know? They're just bullies. So it's okay to be gay. You're welcome here. This is a pretty cool space. 44444. I'm not gonna say it's a safe space because sometimes I let people stay in the chat that probably shouldn't be in the chat. So I'll just be honest about that. We still on the internet. We are still on the internet. Yeah, Gloria is always a thing. Like, yeah, it's not a safe space, but you're cool. Yeah, I am a little wild, and my friends are a little wild. My followers are a little wild. Like, I'm pretty sure there's someone who's on the stream sometimes that got banned from the stream at one point and then came back with a different name and then got themselves banned from another stream, but not mine. Because, like, so far so good, no problems. Why would I do that to someone? Can't confirm any of that's true. So I can't guarantee that it's a very safe thing. Right. But he seems so chill. So, like, I don't really get it. Am I being trolled or what? Um, Yeah, it's safe, but be safe, right? What do you mean harassing? He just talks about Buddhism like you do. And he seems like really enthusiastic about it. And I'm like, is that a bad thing? Am I thinking of the right person? I don't know. Because then he said Pico the other day, and I was like, oh my God, it's you. Right. But I don't know his new one. And I don't know if that's what you're talking about, the old one, right? No, Vert Rose is fine. No, 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 we're not talking about him. Yeah. But the new one is not like that screen name, right? I liked him and then I had to ban him for using cuss words. Um, Not regular cuss words, obviously, I mean slurs. Hey, if you're just tuning in, I'm kind of done with tarot, but we're just chatting. You can ask me anything, including what you would ask the tarot, if you'd like to. Um, all you gotta do is follow in order to join the chat and be a part of the conversation. And you can ask me anything, like I said. Oh my God. Do you actually want to be banned? Because I don't mind when you call me Dom. Listen, I'm wrong. People who just tuned in are probably like, what in the actual F? I did use 3 different decks earlier tonight. I used the Thoth deck, the Halloween Oracle, and the Mystery deck. So the first hour and 20 minutes of this stream is going to be a collective tarot reading that will probably hit home for a lot of people if you want to watch the replay once I'm off the stream. But while I'm here, feel free to ask me any questions about tarot or otherwise. It's just chat. We're just unwinding a little bit. They did not stay. They're like, no, I'm looking for a card flick. I think that's why I would do the psychic thing before, where I'd be like, oh, you're thinking about da 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 da. But that's I like the major arcana. I know. What the fuck? LOL. LMAO. I know. Am I supposed to like ban that guy? I have this weird feeling right here. Somebody lay back like this right now. I don't know. Um, did we want to hear about the movie The Congress or no? You're just gonna watch it? I might go soon, y'all. Nice 2 hour long stream ain't so bad. Um, I gotta get on here and read the manga. Yeah, dude. It was a very trippy movie where it started off and it was like so normal. And then all of a sudden, it just rapid fire became science fiction. And it went half animated halfway through the movie because it was animated. But then it's so weird. I'm just gonna find you the trailer actually because it was such a trippy movie. But there was a lot of things like I just saw this movie and it reminded me so much of what I went through a few years ago in regards to psychosis, which I attributed to the squids. Oh, I thought it was 2013. Wait, this says 20, I thought it was 2012. It's 2013 or 2014 that came out. It is a very trippy movie. It's super fucking cool. It is definitely a head rush. It's play it. I don't know, like to a shared screen. I don't know how. Okay, we can try it, bud. Gameplay. Whoa. Trippy. So how we do? You guys see this right now? How am I gonna know if you can see this right now? Wait, did it work? Can you see this right now? Can you hear it though? So it is, okay. All right, but can you hear it? Whatever. No, probably not. Hold on. There's like so much. There's so much I have to do here. I know. I have to fix the issue. Hold on. I'm gonna play y'all this trailer because it's really good. I know what the issue is. Fixed it. Okay. Okay. Round two. Whoa. What happened while I was gone? It played Gay Boy. No, Gay Boy is allowed if you're gay. Anyways, let's play this trailer. Okay, so I'll admit, I feel like that trailer was a little bit misleading. That movie was way more fucked up than it looked. Let me tell you, it was way more fucked up than it seems like it would have been. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That movie made it seem so camp and cool. It was one of the most fucked up movies I've ever watched in my life. So the trailer did not sell it for me either. Like, don't let the trailer fool you. It was a science fiction nightmare. It was absolutely insane. But you saw how cool it's gonna look from the trailer, and it gave you the basic concept of like turning her into something. I don't know. I've never seen Interstellar, and I don't know why, because it didn't have anything to do with space. But like, it's a trippy fucking movie. Highly recommend it. The Congress was like frustrating, but not in a way that pissed you off, you know, where it's like, damn, dude, whoa. And it's like hard to understand. It was like all very fast paced. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Imposing energy. Sometimes. I guess it depends on the day or how much of it that I get, how strong someone's energy is. No, never seen Interstellar. Can I watch it anywhere? Is it really worth the watch? Also came out in 2014. Ew, Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. I don't want to watch it. It's on Prime though. Someone has a Prime account. It's not me. Don't tell Jeffrey. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. I don't know if I would watch it. What is that? Okay. Is it a Netflix original? Because I have mixed feelings about Netflix originals. Oh, I don't really want to watch that. I try to stay in my youth while I'm young. I don't want any I want it all to be a surprise to me, really. I don't need to know. Oh, canceled shows also end up on Netflix. Well, maybe if it's only one season. Oh, man, aging is a process. Process we're all going through, huh? Yeah. Yeah, let's not get too dark. Not that it's dark, aging is also fun and cool, and you become more wise and well versed in this thing called life. And you can age with grace and dignity if you want to. You can age on your ass or your face, on the other hand, too. Gray hair, salt and pepper, gray fox, silver fox, you know what I'm saying? The oldies, right? Classic. Classic. Oh my God. I don't want to be old yet. Oh my God, I'm like not that old. It's still my early 30s. Ugh. Thank you. I don't know who you are, so it's hard for me to say the same thing. But like, it would be fun if we all did a meetup one day. That'd be very cool. If I can figure out a way the day I can afford to host an entire event for all of my favorite Twitch streamers. Trust, but I will. Just seems like not really in the cards right now. This seems like way too much to take on currently, but it would be very dope. Okay, stop saying gay boy because it's flagging my bot. Meet up at a festival would be cool. It's not a bad word, but I think that the bot is flagging it because it's afraid that you're calling someone a gay boy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're saying, I'm a gay boy. But it's like, you're you're gay boy. Like I think that's just like it's a mod bot. It's not a real moderator. Yeah. I only have like one or two mods. I think one mod on my stream. So I have the auto mod on. What do you mean I'm so big? Okay, well we'll give him more time. My other mod has been here since day one. You just got flagged by my auto mod. Yeah, I can't mod. Right. Give it some time. Morphian is my only mod right now. And that's because, like I said, she's been here since day one and she's very efficient. She's like, girl, I'm getting this motherfucker out of here right now. And I'll be like, okay, thanks. Wow. Probably. I'm a pretty new stream. Damn, we already got to roll ads again in a minute here. What kind of services? Oh, like as a mod. Thank you. I probably do need some. I don't have Discord. I tried it and it got so annoying and it just wasn't really used. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for streaming for 2 hours. I don't mind doing longer streams, but like lately it's been a lot of lurking and it's just quiet. And so I'm like, we don't have that much to talk about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, you're pretty cool too. Um, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, yeah. Men are really funny. I'm an advanced man. Listen, listen, listen. I'm an artist in music and mystic, sure. But I'm a holy man, a hot woman, and a fun guy. That's me. That's me. Describe yourself in 3 words. That's actually 6 words, but that's okay. Fun guy. Ain't that cute? Um, well, I'm gonna roll these ads and then we can chat for a minute, but I'll probably go soon. What y'all thinking? Do you have any like really pressing questions? Oh yeah, you said like what's my biggest wish in life? I don't know. Just like stability, I think. I'm very much like a non-committal kind of always wayward person. And I think that stability would just be good at this point. Like, oh my God, if I could just be stable. And it's not even like sometimes I'll be very mentally stable and physically very unstable, or vice versa. And it's like I can never have both at the same time. Yeah. I am very, very non-committal. I'm very non-committal. So I think commitment would be good to have in my life as well. Committing to stability, you know? So yeah, maybe that's my biggest wish. Um, or some money, going in the other direction, just like a large sum of money to take care of a lot of my who wouldn't, you know? Um, but I'd go for longevity. I've always liked Thai food and I like Italian food because my grandma used to make the best Italian food. Um, I like Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, a lot of Asian food, Vietnamese food, even. Yeah. It's that Venus placement. Yeah, working in retail, that's the thing. Yeah, this was a good stream. This was a good stream. Let me roll the ads and then we'll come back and wrap it up for the evening. 'Cause I'm like not super tired, but I'm kind of sleepy. You know what I'm saying? We're getting to wind down territory for sure. So let's roll the ads and we'll be back in 3. All right, y'all. I didn't know that I'm not much of a baker. I'm much more of a cook. I like the stove. Oven. So it's good to know. It makes sense too. So like rolls off the wax, right? That makes sense. So it was a great stream. We just had a new moon, so think about what your intentions were. Some stuff we talked about was like not manifesting things for the new moon, but rather things that you need within yourself and not things that you need externally. Kind of already happened, but like still new moon vibes. It was only yesterday, I believe. Like being able to resolve conflict was a big thing that came up, among other things that nature. Oh, let's all go to bed. It's been super fun. Thank you for joining me. Watch the replay if you missed the tarot readings. Once again, I chose the cards that matched my outfit. Why we had some repeat decks. This is technically the green deck. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you. I know that's a compliment. And I don't know who she is, but I know it's and I am honored to be compared to a prehistoric woman because they were some of the most badass women on earth. They carried us here. They survived us. So really amazing stuff. Thank you. I'm honored. Um, I'm hoping that now that I'm streaming more again, that I start to get a little bit deeper in the streams, but not too much. And thank you to my subscribers, especially you, Link, for being here, supporting the channel, and keeping me going. Without you, I question how much I would do. So consider subscribing. You never have to watch ads. You don't get that many other perks because I'm not that good at Twitch. And like I'm an old, so I don't try to get that much better at it. It just seems like it is what it is to me. It would be nice if I had more going on, but yeah, I'm an old. I'm an old. I can be beautiful and old at the same time. And I have a very youthful glow and attitude about me. Keep me young, forever young type. A pretty old. Oh my god, I do not like the way that sounds. I'm only 31. How am I gonna feel at 40? Like I'm still 19. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be 25 by then. Anyways, I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things more like I was, without being too disconnected from my own reality in the midst of it. Thank you. I will. And you as well. So, whether it's a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night, I wish you all good luck. Sleep tight. Hopefully that's good. Little? You think I'm little? I'm kind of tall, bro. I'm like almost above it. I'm like the end of average height, like the tall end of average. So like, don't be calling me little. We're size 10, bro. Kick your ass. These boots. Thank you. Thank you. You know, people really been catching me up tonight. I appreciate it. I'm never gonna be like, no. Like, yes, bring it. Thank you. This like a size 8 in men's. It's a big for a lady. Okay? Big feet. Lovely. Okay. Anyways, we're goofing now. I love y'all. Thank you so much for everything, always. And we'll see you at the next one. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah.